Good morning and welcome back to PlannerCraft. I'm Natalie and I'm going to be taking you through putting together the cards from yesterday. Ian's also going to be doing a little bit on canvas for you, so if you're ready to continue with your print and cut projects, then Ian's going to take you through the next stage. So while he's swapping chairs, first of all, hi Mum, hi Beatrice. Don't be afraid to say hi or ask any questions along the way.
I'm just putting up that message.
And he's just popping up a few messages and then he'll be over to take you through the next stage in Canvas. So if you want to see how we got this far, this is yesterday afternoon stream, so you can always go back and watch that after. Hi Tracy.
On the iPad this morning.
Okay.
Oh.
You're not going to need the iPad.
So you can keep an eye on.
Yeah,
okay.
Hi Deb.
And that. Come here, you bugger. Got that one.
Hi Sally Ann. Hi Linda.
Which one do I want? That one. There we go. And then that one. So, good morning. You have to excuse me muttering to myself there in the background of what I want to do. And that one, that one, and that one, and that one. So first of all, we're going to import the file that we created yesterday. So to do that, we're going to use the SVG import, because we saved it as an SVG. And which one do I need?
Middle.
Middle. That one.
Yeah.
Print draw foil.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the one that's got everything in it. So we open. And ta-da! So there's our bit from yesterday. So first things first, I'm going to do the registration marks because they're easy in there at the top. Yeah. So I'm going to take my registration marks, I'm going to group those together with Command and G or Control G. And we're going to call that registration. And we're also going to set those to draw, so Natalie doesn't have to worry about those when that didn't sound healthy.
No, it's being annoying. Carry on.
Other things. So my square I can lock from it, can't I? Because I don't want that. The shape one I can take off because that's the cut file, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that one can go. And then everything else is to be set to draw, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. There we go, see? So everything else. Ding, 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 ding. That looks good. So I can group it first.
Yeah.
So group it with Command and G.
You just put your registration group in that. Yeah, not your registration. Straight out. That's it.
Yeah, so into there. So let's call that, which one that called as? Draw?
Yeah.
So we'll call that one draw. And then we're also going to set that one to draw. That's posty on his way up, isn't it? There's that knock anyway. So which bits do you want sent first?
Okay, so to start with, I'm going to need a piece of white card, and do you want to divide it up by colour a little bit? so that I can do the different colours. Or we're going to do it all one colour to start with.
I don't know, what do you think?
Given that it's all set up for different colours, it'd be good to do it different colours.
There's your white Papercraft.
Okay.
Not that I've prepared or anything. Okay, so she wants me to set it up into different bits. So within my first group, let's make some other groups. So let's go to that one, and let's call that chain. Shrink that one up. I want that one, and believe which is down there.
Oh dear, Rachel. And Delsey's got a USB arrive this morning.
Yay!
And Tracy's asking if I got the $1 subscription. I haven't yet.
No.
And I'll take over.
Right. So
oh, purple.
I've just done the purple.
Okay. So, next colour. And it's really useful that you can see the different colours in the previews. So we can do a shift and click and then group. And that does the next colour. So we can call that one light blue. Now bear in mind we could call that anything we wanted to, it's not going to make any difference to the machine whatsoever. We can call that mid blue. And likewise the colour that the actual fill is isn't going to make any difference to the machine. Oh, we can call that one silver.
Ooh, freebies. We like freebies.
Ooh. Okay. So, I'm going to start off with, let's go for the silver for a change.
Hang on, let me watch me Dennis and then come and do camera and stuff for you.
Okay. I'm just going to grab a silver Sharpie. So if we hide our colour layers, we can then just send just those silver bits. And we don't need to send the registration at this point. And if you want to, we can even take out our rectangle. But it's okay to leave it there for now, because I'm just literally going to draw each layer as it goes. So then we can go to export. And then we're going to send it via the internet. And good morning, Sarah Lou. So I'm going to go overhead. Hopefully I'm on the right camera. Right, and let's just check so I can see. There we go. So I'm going to try and zoom in. There we go. I'm going to go to retrieve data from the internet. That's going to pull through all our little dots, which are in blue, and our outside cutting line. So I'm going to go into Edit, Object Edit. I'm going to make sure my fill is turned on. I'm going to go to my fill pattern. I'm going to say I want it solid. Okay. And because I'm using a Sharpie, that's probably okay for the line spacing on this pen. But when we start to work with finer pens, we can bring that down a bit. Okay. 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 One more. There we go. So at this point, if you're using a like a normal pen, you can just go to draw and you can just draw it as normal. And the Sharpie, sometimes you may decide that you want to go from the bottom upwards so that you're not sending it back through. But for this particular design we should be okay. So I'm going to go to draw. Now, and let's zoom back this way a bit. There we go. So I'm going to be using the 3D thumbprint Sharpie holder. So what you do is unscrew the cap.
Hi,
Take
Faye.
the cap off your pen.
Good evening, Faye, I should say. 'Cause it's
And pop it into your holder.
Faye's one of our Australian neighbours.
And I'm going to screw the cap back on. Then you've got your two lines on the back of your holder, so what I tend to do is just kind of use that as a little guide from where I'm putting it in the machine. And those two lines go to the back, and then we just clip it in. So, like so. Okay. You can just about see it, it's just off the screen. Okay. I'm going to go to, the speed is 5 because we don't want it to blob. The pressure is at -3, which is fine. So we can just go start. Now it's going to come up with this little notice saying attach appropriate holder, and that's just because it's a compatible one rather than a brother original. So we can just go OK and press start again, and it's just going to carry on.
I don't know why it's not showing the messages on the chat. The restream chat thing, look. You've got all these messages and it's only showing it on. Only showing one. How odd. If I turn it off for a bit, it's not working properly.
That is a bit odd.
Yeah, my restream chat over there has got all the messages.
Try turn it off and turn it back on again in the stream manager.
I didn't want that one to happen. That one. It is now, but wasn't earlier. How odd.
Okay.
See if
I'm
it
gonna
comes
pop
back
that one
and
out.
repopulates itself with all the messages, or if it's just having a bad 5 minutes. I'll turn it off for now because it's obviously not
working quite right.
something wrong there with the link.
Okay. Do you want to go back to display then, Ian?
Ready for the next bit, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. So which bit did you do?
I've done silvers.
Done silver. Okay, let me change screen so I can go back. Which one do I want? That one. Okay, yeah, okay. So what do you want next then? So turn the silvers off. You've got your bow and your believe for the middle if you want your purple.
Yeah, go for that one next because that one's already open and primed.
Yep. Okay, so we're going to go for a purpley sort of colour for our believe, so I'll send that to Natalie. With our Command D. And we'll go OK. And that's ready for you.
Okay,
And back to you.
I'm going to go OK, go home to clear, and OK again. And I'm going to go back to retrieve data and pull that back down off the internet. So then we can see that our drawing has changed. And we're not moving anything so that our layers don't shift. And this time I'm going to go to foil 1 glue because I'm going to use a paint pen. We can totally ignore this screen here and just go OK. Now it does give you the option for a separate pressure for your foil pen on DX only. If you're working on the CM it does look slightly different. Okay, can you just zoom out for me, Ian? So this time I'm going to use the...
So I can see what...
Okay. So I'm going to be working with the 3D Fun Prints universal holder this time. So you're going to unscrew it, but don't take it off totally. So it's just going to come out that way. And I'm using a Flyseed paint pen, available from Amazon. And just before I do put that in, I just want a little bit of scrap paper. I have some on my desk.
I see what you done with all your scraps. I gave you scraps.
And you just want to make sure it's working. Nothing worse than getting halfway through drawing and your pen running out. So I'm going to pop that into the top. It's going to push out the green bits. I think I need to loosen that off a little bit more actually. There we go. You're going to push it so it slots that nib down into the little notch in the guide. And then tighten up. So you don't want to over tighten. I might just take that off there actually. Just looks a little bit wonky. There we go. So let's take our guide off and we know it's in the right place. Again, we have our same two notches, so I'm going to pop those to the back. And then, thank you, we're going to go and start. Again, it's a compatible one, so we're going to go OK and start again.
Somebody first.
Is that right? You're giving it a look like it's
filling.
Looking okay?
Yeah.
I could have done with putting my lines a little bit thin and close it together.
Yeah. It looks cool actually, I quite like that effect. Gives it a snowy effect.
Okay.
You think?
Mm-hmm. There we go. So I can pop that one out of there. And then it's back to you, Ian.
Back to me.
Find the next pen.
All this popping back and forth, I don't know.
You're going to go mid-blue next.
Mid-blue, okay. So we're going to turn off our purple and turn on our mid-blue. And then we're going to send that to Natty. And, I think you'll be quicker at priming, dear.
I can't get me plastic off my pen.
Do you want to say about competition win as well?
Yeah,
while I'm waiting.
While I'm trying to get
priming pen and running around like a mad lunatic.
Yeah.
So we have our competition winners. We have 3 of, as we said. There were going to be 3. So let me just get my bit of paper, which has all 3. So while Natalie's priming that pen, I'll come back so you can hear me, hopefully. So for our minimalist design, we have Sarah Lou. So well done, Sarah Lou. For most innovative, we have Linda Sayers, so well done Linda. And for our eco design, we have Catherine Holden, who's one of our new ladies, I believe. So well done to you all. There will be prizes coming out to you soon. Catherine, if you do watch this back, drop me a private message with your details on, and I don't think I have your postal address or details, so I'll need those. Linda and Sarah Lou, there will be prizes heading your way very soon, so well done everybody.
We had fantastic entries, didn't we?
Yeah,
we
there
really
was
struggled to...
lots and lots of fantastic entries this time. Lots of different designs and ideas. So, very well done to everybody. You ready for it to come back to you?
Nearly.
Nearly.
Nearly. Okay.
You ready for it to come back to you?
Yeah.
There you go, it's back on you.
Okay, so this time I'm going for kind of light blue. Be a more accurate way of putting this down. So your guide is basically there to make sure that it is fitted in that holder properly so that you don't end up damaging your card. So if you do want to double check, it's fine to double check too.
Yes, we will do. We'll put a post up in the group of the winners with the pictures that won. Yeah?
Yes.
So everybody can see. See, now Linda knows why I was asking if she's got the pen holder.
So I'm going to go back to retrieve data and bring it back down off the internet. And that's not there. You haven't done it in.
I did.
It hasn't come through. Let's try that one again, shall we?
Perhaps I didn't because I was waiting for... Did now.
Okay, so this time I'll come and get it done. There we go.
Yeah,
Back again. Okay. Okay, do you want to go in a bit closer? It's a bit difficult at the moment because we've still got the mount attached for the other camera. There we go. It's okay. I was there ready for later.
It's alright, we can put it back.
So again, we're going to go to foil 1. And we may as well be consistent with our fill. So I'm going to go start, OK, and start.
And then we can go.
Ooh, that's going to be a nice project.
Yeah, didn't order those either. So. Like I said, freebies.
I might do that as a project then.
Council's congratulations to all the winners. Yay! Oh yeah. Yeah. Something like that.
Oh, and answering to yesterday's question, Monica's a bit under the weather at the moment. So, if you're watching Monica, get better soon.
I need to say about DT as well because I'm doing a stream.
Yes, yeah, you can say about that quick.
So, well, this is just drawing.
That's
Smudged a little bit.
Well, spattered to be exact.
Yeah.
Need to go a little slower, but okay.
DT members, if you're interested, I will be doing a little stream later on showing our video setup and how we do our streaming in the program that we use. So if you are interested in that, I will try and do that later this afternoon. But it'll be up in the DT group, so obviously if it's too late for like Tracy, then I'll it'll
watch
be
it back after.
Watch it back after. It'll just be in the DT group. I'm going to do that off the display off our computer so you can see our program and how we set it all up.
And yes, Linda, it's very difficult to choose.
Is that the light blue? Is it?
No, that's the medium blue. That's the light blue.
Oh.
I might swap it to something else though.
Oh, Rachel.
What's that?
Didn't get hers in time because she had a broken blade.
Aww.
Deb says yes, interested. It'll be a little bit of the restream setup and the Streamlabs as well. So how we set up our actual software that we use to send it out to you people. So because we use two different sets of software. Not quite sure what time I'll do that yet, do we? What time will I be doing that later?
Let's see, it's Tuesday, isn't it? So probably about 4ish.
Okay.
Maybe. Oh, actually, saying that, I could do with having the.
No, actually, I said I was going to do it off mine, wasn't I? So hopefully.
Gonna have two computers running Streamlabs at once. That could be interesting.
Yeah.
So,
What you done, me, lady?
it rolled under me scrap piece of paper. Just as a change, I'm going to change to a Derwent paint pen. So again, the same rules apply. I'm just going to clean out my modelly bit, which I think is where. So over time, you'll find that you do get a little bit of build up in your guide, whether it's the brother one or whether it's the 3D one print one. So you can just wipe it out with just a cloth. Just reattach that on.
Further up.
Yeah.
Your snow's off there.
Okay, so
That's it.
pop that through.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay, maybe not. It's going to be. You see, it was being good. It wasn't doing that to me when I was testing it out. I know, now I'm blue.
Blue.
No.
Would you like me to send the next bit while you're cleaning your pen out?
What, the blue bit?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay. So that was mid blue, so you want the light blue next?
Yes.
Okay, so turning over the light blue next. Turning off the mid blue.
Oh, it's all up my other finger as well. I look like a Smurf. No, it's definitely not going to behave in that holder.
Okay.
Okay. It was doing so well.
It was.
It's a good job I got my messy mat still on my desk.
Because it went everywhere.
Yeah. As I said, I'm a Smurf. So yeah, I'm going to have to use the other one. See if I can get it to behave better. There we go.
So you're ready to come back to you?
Nearly. Give me 2 seconds. I'm getting there.
Oh dear. I've been smurfed.
You'll be smurfed.
And Tracy says, Tracy's now on YouTube watching, which is cool.
Okay.
And it's cool, we match, I blew sublimation ink all over my hand earlier fixing my sublimation printer.
Yeah, yeah, I've been caught blue-handed. Oh dear.
Yes, Sarah Lou, you won one. I'll just go through the winners again, just in case anybody missed it. So I haven't changed the camera yet, so don't get too far ahead.
Oh, sorry.
Let me do that so you can carry on.
Yeah.
So, our winners of the Christmas card competition. So, Sarah Lou, you won the minimalist part. Linda Sayers won the most innovative, and Catherine Holden won the eco-friendly. Jesus, not red-handed, lol. You.
Usually if it's red-handed we have that joke, don't we? Or if it's green, we're green-fingered. But no, it's definitely Smurf Day today.
I'm sure it's now you can't see the comments on it. Tracy, can you?
No, do you want to turn it back on the Streamlabs?
Morning, Dulcie. I'm sure this, but Streamlabs can't see it either, can you? No.
No, I mean if you put the restream back on now, it might work.
Okay.
Might take a little time to populate, but.
You smurf it.
Okay, you can always catch back up, Faye, with the rest of the video.
Yeah, so Tracy's popping through on there now, isn't it?
Yeah.
That looks good.
Doesn't it? No, it's put in the other bits and pieces. It looks very dark today, and yet we've got all the lights on.
Perhaps we should open the blind.
No, I think if anything that probably adds more light, because it's a reflective one.
I think we'd all like to go back to bed here. Start again.
Okay. So now that we've done that, I'm going to go, okay. Going to go, as we've still got our rectangle there, I can just go into cut. So I'm just going to use the standard blade for this because it's just a simple square. Pop that in and just lower my pressure. So usually with my standard blade, if I'm cutting card, I'll do it -9 pressure, but the speed is okay at 3 because it's only a basic shape.
And Dulcie says that looks fantastic.
Okay. So I can take that off the mat now, and let's just, there we go. So we have our drawn piece. Now we have our printed piece that we did yesterday with our registration marks, so we can apply that onto our mat.
So, I'll let you go first.
Okay, back to you then.
Yes, it does look great from Tracy. So you should be able to see them pop up, but only on the actual feed.
It's a little bit small for Tracy's comments, I have to say, on your phone.
So back to display, and so we've finished now with our draw ones, so we can pop that back up. So we want that one. Can I turn off the square now?
There's plain square, yes, you can turn that off.
Okay, and you want the registration marks back on, don't you?
I do. So for this bit of the process, your registration marks are important, so make sure you have those turned on, but you can just set them to draw so they don't cut.
It has the square as part of the outside shape, is that right?
Yeah, because it goes around the top, doesn't it, where the bally bits are. Yeah?
Yeah, so it's got the outside square and then...
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I wanted to check. Okay, so I can send that back for now. And I'm going to transfer that via the Tinternet. And we're going to go OK. And that's back with you.
Okay.
And that's back with you. Don't know if you want to change camera so people can see.
Yeah, I'm going to zoom in a bit so you can see this one nice and clearly.
Oh, up a bit.
There we go.
Fantastic.
Okay, so we're going to go home.
It keeps restarting the chat, that's why it keeps losing the messages every time we go back to Streamlabs.
Oh, right, okay. So that's why that's okay.
Let me...
So let's go to retrieve data. We're going to bring it down off the internet. So you can see we've got our registration marks in the corner. We've got our cut line here. So before we do anything else, I'm going to go into select. I'm going to select everything. I'm going to go into object edit and I'm going to group it. That's because we don't want that cut line to move in relation to our registration lines. So I go OK. Now I'm going to go OK again, do a background scan. Would I put it in on the naughty chair?
Yes, you would.
Okay. So if we look, we can see that our registration marks are slightly off. So we're going to want to move that group so that our registration marks line up. So we're going to edit. I'm going to go into positioning first. It needs to go over a little bit. And sometimes it's just easier to use these little keys rather than trying to drag it. Down a bit more, down a bit more, down a bit more.
Yeah, more than likely probably in the corner with the dunce hat on. Yeah, that's about right for me.
Now, because we've got those bleeds, we have got a little bit of margin for error. So don't think, oh, I haven't got it quite smack on, and it's going to be no good. It's not the case. And I think I've got those lined up. So I'm going to go to my magnifier and we can zoom in a bit. We can scroll across. And we can actually use our move buttons in here too. So we'll go down to the bottom. Scanner needs a clean.
Oh well.
So it's slightly off just there, but that's okay. I can live with that. So we'll go OK. OK again. OK again. And we're going to go to cut.
Final blade.
So at this point our registration marks are going to vanish because those are set to draw. And we can change blade to our vinyl blade because we've got lots of detail that's going to cut. And we may or may not use all of this. So we'll see how we go. So I'm just going to pop that in there. Yeah. pressure is going to go to -5.
Slow down your speed.
Yeah, and the speed's going to go down to 1 because it's inch cut. Okay. And off we go.
Any questions whilst we're just chopping that out of there?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be about what we're doing this morning, so if you have any other questions about text and things like that.
Sarah, did you hear what I said about doing a stream for the design team later? Probably about 4 o'clock this afternoon, showing how we set up the Streamlabs and the Restream that we use to share it out.
It's so quiet, isn't it, when it does this bit?
Yeah, once it gets going.
Mm.
Yeah. It's for you anyway, it's for the craft room, it's not for Christmas, you're alright. So we get some 4.3,
Cool.
so nice and thick.
Yep.
Some 3mm,
Cool.
some 2mm.
Cool. So I'm well and truly sorted for doing me 3D bits. So.
Mm-hmm.
Good, good.
So those are all. I said, and they sent us some calendars.
Mm.
Well, that's what I expected in the post today, because I didn't get them.
Mats.
Thanks I didn't, as Mum and Dad were at the window, just heard my name. Ah, there you go. So yes, I meant to do it yesterday and I didn't get around to it yesterday, so I thought I'll do it today.
I was going to say I'd love to see my mum at the window, and then I thought, nah.
On a trampoline, darling. Hello! How are you?
Oh,
I just thought you'd more on a trampoline.
I haven't seen opening credits to Biker Grove now, that's so good.
How is your lockdown going, guys? It's still as bad.
They took us out of lockdown and put us in a tighter tiered system, which essentially
It's still locked down.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to change very much apart from the fact that people can go shopping. And instead of people being sensible, it all went a bit mad when they released us, didn't it? And
Yeah.
there were queues outside Primark, and I'm trying to think what the equivalent to Primark would be in Australia because I haven't got a clue. But it's like
a discount clothing store, isn't it?
Yeah. And they were queuing outside there like they were queuing for a pop concert, except there was no mask, no social distancing. Certainly not 2 metres between each person. You're lucky if it was 1.
Yeah.
I need somebody to do my windows. Why are you there, Mum?
Get your mum to get your yeah, sorry. Sorry, Sarah Lou. Yeah, so this afternoon about 4 o'clock, I'm going to do a stream on setting up the cameras and Streamlabs and Restream, so you can see how we have ours all set up and running. Hopefully. But it's only going out to the design team, so it'll only be for you, Deb, and or in tier 3. Yeah, we're tier 2, so we're not far behind you. But there's very few places in tier 1.
See, I'm thinking let's move to Australia.
I see I'm having a knee replacement next Tuesday. Hopefully they'll have Wi-Fi so I can keep watching my craft groups. Oh.
If not, you'll be able to catch up after.
Yeah, so we don't take any of ours down, so...
So we're going to be live for this week and next week. And then the week after...
It's Christmas.
Yeah, it's Christmas. And we won't be live quite so often, so that we may do like a Christmas party, which is what we're kind of planning on, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that we can have a bit of a celebrate and see if we can find some way of doing a knees up. You never know.
You have to answer that one off. Delcy.
And what's the question? Do you use the registration marks for everything or just a few things? Okay, so registration marks are just there for if you do anything that is print based. It's just so that you can line up with your printing. So especially if you've done like we've done here. So if I zoom this way and rub it, if it'll let me, you can see that we've done bits where you can actually see that you've put bleed on here. Okay. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So if you wanted to, at this point, if you hadn't already done all the drawing for the other bit, you could actually foil this, the bit that I'm leaving behind now. There we go. But that one is this bit. I'm just going to snip off that tiny little piece there, because that's not going to stick down anyway.
Elsie said that she's having one knee up, because obviously she's having a knee up, so...
Yeah, so there we go.
And Delcy asked if we have a video explaining the registration codes.
Okay, so the registration marks we covered yesterday. So that was yesterday afternoon stream. And there we go. For how it's going to look on our finished card. So this is one where I would definitely use wet glue so that you've got wiggle room. Should I put this one together because I'm just thinking time?
Yeah,
because Leslie's up. Yeah, Leslie's on at 12:30 and I don't want to overlap if I can help it. So I will do this one and then we can always do the other ones later, can't we?
Yeah.
So
You're going to keep that because that looks really cool.
It does look really cool.
Take it off, just unload the mat and...
Yeah, we'll sort that out after.
I'll get that off in a bit because that looks really cool like that.
Okay, just pop your blade out and put the cap back on, especially with your vinyl blade because it is a thinner blade. So if you come from a background where you've used the CM, the vinyl blade is more like the standard blade on your CM.
So yeah, we'll make something with that second one. So because that is really cool how to come out like that. Okay. And yes, good luck for your knee operation. So let's hope.
So I'm just going to do little dots
goes well on Tuesday.
Sorry. 3D PVA around. Now, if you've used thinner paper for this, what I would say is use something other than the 3D PVA. So one of the ones I used to like was the Tombow Mono, and it's the aqua one rather than white one. Which we usually would have some in stock, wouldn't we? But we haven't got any at the moment in my stash.
Need to get some.
But it's very good for if you're sticking down large areas because it's got like a... The only way I can describe it is like a tiling applicator on the one end. So it's got little teeth and then it applies just the right amount of glue.
Do you want to move camera so you're a bit more...
Thank you.
Hold it.
Okay. So there you are, you can see all the glue.
That's better.
Now I'll start down at the solid edge first because there's going to be a little less give than that. And these two rectangles should be identical. turn it around. I'm going to work up this side.
So you could have 3D foamed it a little bit to give it a bit of dimension so it looked like it was...
Yeah, you could do, yeah. It's a little bit easier to do it straight down when you're learning though. So when you got used to it, and there we go. So what you could do there is put a little character on it actually. So I don't think I've got any left over, have I? From when I was doing the ones the other day. I used them all. But you could put a little character in there. It would look sweet.
You're going to put that in the card front?
Oh, I might. So let's have a quick measure. It's 6 inches, so I'm going to need a...
5 by 7. No.
No. 7 inch adaptable.
I got me 7. Last one.
Last one. Oh. So these are from Lime Tree Craft. So, go for that.
Carol says you could put Kevin the carrot skiing.
It can be a bit more liberal with the glue on this one because you've got a thicker base to work with. Okay. Now what would look good there actually? Got to bring it up a little bit, haven't you? There we go. And bone folder. Thank you. And just going to fold it there.
It's sealed.
And there we go. What you doing? What you spotted?
You could have a...
Not on the same card.
What else have we got in here? There's some other bits in here we might be able to use.
Yeah, I should use that for another card though.
Back to Christmas tree.
There you go, just as a placement. You can go and put a little tree there. Job done. So, Natalie is on the chocolate drop group at 12:30. Lou's probably just started. Then we'll be back at 2 and I will finish off putting these together. And I will change what I was going to do this afternoon to tomorrow morning. So that's going to be glueless boxes. So take care for now and we'll see you then. Bye!